about to start, 0-0-2. Great first point, great defense by the Florida Smash women, 1-0-2.
Good dinking from Florida Smash, moving the ball around.
0-1-2.
I think just wide on that one, but that was a good lead in by Martina.
1-1-2.
Great flick from Martina to put the ball away.
I think Zoe and Brooke are stacking today with Zoe playing mostly left. Brooke is mostly the right side player.
1-1-1. Second serve.
Good drive by Martina, just a little bit short on the fifth.
1-1-2. Side out. 1-1-1.
It's a great pull by Brooke. Good spot on Martina.
Nice follow-up by Zoe after. 2-1-1.
2-1-1.
Good gets by Brooke.
Paula is dictating pretty well from the left side. I don't know, Florida Smash ladies are kind of set on their right and left sides. It seems like that they're playing both. That was a good drive by Brooke Buckner. She drives the ball really well with her forehand and backhand. She's also one of the singles specialists on the PPA tour. I think Martina hesitated a little bit, maybe thinking that ball was going to fly out.
4-1-2.
That's the backhand flick
So
that
Zoe
I was
is known
talking
for.
about.
When her flick is on, it's so good.
Yeah, she gets that ball down really well with just the right amount of pace and spin. And she's able to hit a lot of the spots. She can flick it down the line and across her body really well.
She probably has the best flick in the women's game, I would say.
Yeah.
Your best performance deserves the best gear. It's why we create our Zaya Active clothing to support your every move, whether you're snagging a PR or a catnap. Designed in Utah and loved everywhere, Zaya clothes are backed by a 1-year quality guarantee. Now's the perfect time to try Zaya.
and taking more court, not letting that ball bounce and leaning in really well. 7-1-2, Brooke Buckner to serve.
So just wide, we're gonna challenge it.
The Owls are leading 8-1. Is that a challenge, that timeout?
Maybe a timeout.
I think they're just taking a timeout. Florida Smash women are taking the time out, looking to get some coaching.
What do you think that Florida Smash has to do different, Lena?
I think Florida Smash just has to stay a little bit more patient, looking to pull from the right balls. And maybe trying to keep Zoe a little bit more in the move. It seems like she's settled in and dictating a lot at the net. Side out. Looked like that ball slid off her paddle, but she was dropping and transitioning really well. Paula to serve, 1-8-2. Both ladies are wearing Frantova t-shirts, but the actual Martina Frantova is about to return. That was a heavy serve by Zoe, lots of top spin.
Great play from Zoe.
Yeah, great take from under the net with just enough pace. I feel like you have to really keep that ball out from the middle, either move it more cross score or behind her.
Yeah, she moves so well into the middle to take that ball out of the air.
Nice. I think Paula did a really good job moving the ball around where Zoe wasn't set. Just kind of out of position. Great takeover by Paula Rives. Lots of firepower and able to get that ball down with a lot of topspin. And it's 2 or 3-10.
Good ball from Brooke, straight down the middle.
She didn't give it away. It was a short backswing speed up. Good pull by Paula Rives, but Brooke was on it.
Oh, what a point. That was probably the best point of the match.
Absolutely. Lots of grit from both teams. Good defense, great firefights. I think Brooke is questioning something.
Referee timeout with a challenge. Possible double hit. After review, the result of the round stands will play. There was no fault. Losses 3 challenge, 2 remaining. 3 challenge remaining. 2 play, 10-3-2.
So the call in the court stands.
10-3-2.
10-3-2 Zoe to serve. It's a good combo. You can tell that Zoe and Brooke have played together before. Good pull down the middle.
And then Brooke is waiting for the next shot.
Yep.
Las Vegas takes the first game 11-3.
So let's play 0-0-2. Travis to serve.
Missed return to start.
1-0-2.
A little bit of miscommunication in the middle, but I think they'll work it out. 2-0-2 Travis Rettenmaier to serve.
Very solid dinking point there, moving the dinks all around.
I think Florida Smash is looking to dink a lot of middle from that pattern. All right, so the Night Owls get the ball back, side out, and 0-3, Pablo Tellez to serve.
He's open, just overdid it a little bit.
Yeah, I think the side where Pablo and James are on, I think that's with the wind. So you have to take a little bit off your shots and put that energy into more topspin and power.
Good combo from James.
I think he's improved a lot in the past couple of months since he's started the MLP season this year.
1-3-2.
He's playing with a lot more confidence too.
Great ATP from Travis.
Pablo read it but wasn't quite able to neutralize it. 3-1-1, Case and Campbell to serve. Great drive and crash by Florida Smash, putting a lot of pressure, but amazing firefight and hands from the Night Owls. The Owls are looking to go on a run, get their energy up. 3-3-1, James Delgado to serve.
Such a good ball from Kaysen.
That was amazing.
It's really hard to read where he's going to dink the ball because he bends his knees so much and uses his wrist a lot.
Yes, I agree.
3-3-2.
Good read by Pablo.
Yeah, he transitioned through really well, recognized that pop-up, and had good body weight through that shot. A little bit unlucky there, but the Night Owls seem to have their energy back up and in the game. They had a good run, and now it's side out, 3-4-1. Slice serve by Travis, throwing off. Threw off James Delgado there with less pace and a little bit more slice.
I think that's a smart serve with the Vulcan ball just because it doesn't bounce as high.
Right. Wow.
Good flick by Travis, but Pablo was just on that.
Yeah. And that's a tough one because it's cross body. You don't expect it, but Pablo slid out of the way really well.
4-4-1. Second serve.
I think that ball died unexpectedly on James a little bit.
4-4-2.
James is staying patient in that cross-court dink battle. Kaysen just needs to make a couple, maybe footwork adjustments. Wow.
Great hands battle.
Great hands by Pablo and James on
No
the
change
Night Owls.
sides at 6.
Night Owls are leading 6-4. Good side out by the Florida Smash men. Travis Rettenmaier to serve at 4-6-1. That wasn't unexpected. I think almost like a double hit by Pablo. Florida Smash was able to capitalize on that point. Florida Smash to serve. Travis Rettenmaier to serve at 5-6-1.
Great ball from Travis, pulling Pablo out wide. Super aggressive ding.
I think Pablo wanted to keep running, but I'm not sure if he had the space to. Seems like Florida Smash is turning the momentum around. They're now in the lead at 7-6, and I think that's the timeout by the Night Owls. That was a good deep return by Pablo Tellez. Side out, 6-7-1. There is that ATP that Pablo Tellez was looking for earlier. He was able to get around the ball, and James was there to follow it up. 7-7-1, Pablo to serve. Great drive and crash by Pablo Tellez. Okay, 9-7-1, Pablo Tellez to serve.
Good deep return from Travis. Caused him miss third.
Yeah, that depth really matters on the returns. It's so much harder to hit the third. Great hands there by Travis. All right, side out, Florida smash has the ball. Campbell to serve at 7-9-1. That was a great rip from Campbell. He's also one of the singles specialists, I would say. So he has a really good big serve and a big drive. Worked smarter, not harder by Pablo Tellez. Found a right angle to put it away.
8-9-2.
9-9-2, Travis Rettenmaier to serve, looking to get to 10. All right, side out, 9-9-1. James Delgado to serve. You can tell Travis Rettenmaier is really calm and collected in those pressure points, like 9-9. He's been in the game long enough where it doesn't faze him.
Game point for the Night Owls.
10-9-2.
Went for it, just missed it.
What do you think? Do you go for it on the game point, or you have to be disciplined, Lane?
I would say be disciplined, just get to the kitchen line and play it out from there.
Yeah. Right, 10-10-1, Campbell to serve. Let's see if Florida Smash can step up right here. Ten-10-2, Travis to serve. Great drop.
Drop.
I think that's the discipline that Lane was talking about, is just getting through the good serve, good third. Wow.
Middle was wide open there, and he went for it.
Yeah, Pablo Tellez really dug down.
I think that's the first ball that he sped up.
10-11-1. Pablo Tellez to serve. Let's see if they can get it back. Wow, great hands.
From James. He has super quick hands.
He
and
was,
a lot of power.
yeah, he was not backing away from that kitchen line. Look at him. 11-11 to tie it up. A little bit of miscommunication in the middle there, and the Owls are leading trebles. And there they do it. They close it out. The Night Owls men's doubles come out ahead 13-11. Really close match.
So good from Martina. She read that. Went for the Ernie.
That was a really good move by Martina. Jason set her up well. 1-0 to Florida smash. That was a good ball by Martina again, going behind Pablo because he was sliding in heavy middle. Lots of drives from Campbell, just like Lane mentioned earlier. He's looking to be aggressive. He just has to, I think especially on that side with the wind, put a little bit more topspin on his shots.
0-2-1.
I think that ball dipped a little bit sooner than Martina expected.
1-2-1.
They have a challenge on Martina's ball. Martina's
2-2-1. Pablo Tellez to serve. The call on the court was correct. Ball was out. Two. That was a good flick by Martina. She just didn't follow it up. 2-2-2. Quick side out for the Night Owls. They're going to look to make a run. It's 2-2-1. Pablo Tellez to serve. Good drop by Pablo Tellez.
3-2-1. Second serve.
Good soft fourth shot by Martina, not overhitting it, inviting them into the kitchen.
right play from Zoe.
Yeah, she
Thinking
earned that
Kaysen
ball.
wide and then opening up the middle to flick it down the middle.
2-3-1. Point.
Great defense by Martina. Wow.
So good from Martina. So many good resets. She just stayed low and put her paddle there.
Absolutely, and it takes a lot of, I think, physical and kind of that mental calmness to get all those resets back.
She was on that.
I think Pablo's going to look to take a little bit more court and play a little bit more aggressively. Big drive by Campbell. Zoe was jammed, but she was able to neutralize the ball. And now it's a side out, 3-4-1 with Zoe Wang to serve. Four, 4-1. Wow, what a great drive by Pablo. I think that was right on the line. Night Owls are back in the lead at 5-4-1 or 5-4-2. Pablo Tellez going for the ATP. I think he barely missed it. Side out, Martina to serve. Overhit it just a little bit with the wind. 4-5-2. Five, 4-1. Night Owls to serve.
Change sides at 6-4.
Back at MLP presented by DoorDash in New York City on the 4th of July. We're in the mixed doubles match. Night Owls are leading 6-4. Great setup again by Zoe, kind of dictating with that backhand flick. 7-4-1. Good drive by Zoe, a little bit unlucky, clipped the top of the net. Night Owls are leading 8-4. Timeout by Florida Smash. 8-4-1. Wow, what a great point.
Such a good point.
Zoe's drop set up that point really well. Pablo.
I feel like because they've played so much together, they know exactly what each other are going to do.
Yeah. I think that return to Pablo was smart to keep him back a little bit longer.
I like that pull from Kaysen.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about earlier. So he found that opportunity to speed up and follow it up. I think that's where he thrives as a player. 4-9-1, Martina Frantova to serve. Great play by the Night Owls, looking to stay aggressive, side out, 9-4-1. Great pull by Martina off the bounce and leaving that counter that was flying out. 9-4-2, Pablo Tellez to serve. Great ATP by Pablo Tellez. Game point, 10-4.
10-4-2.
Martina was on that middle speed up. Four 10-2, Campbell to serve. Big serve by Kaysen. Let's see if we can get a little bit of momentum shift for the Florida Smash team. Wow, what a shot.
So tricky by Zoe going behind Kaysen.
Yeah, she reads the court really well. Another game point for the Night Owls, 10-5-1. Good attack, crossbody by Pablo.
Also a pace game, which benefits them a lot, especially them playing both with Yolas and that Agassi paddle.
Yeah.
Good first point to start.
Yeah, lots of firepower on both teams. Paula to serve, 1-0-2.
Great ball behind Travis.
Absolutely, I feel like she held it a little bit longer, not giving out her target.
It's always tricky in mix because the guy is usually leaning to the right.
Yeah. Travis let that one go. Was it out?
I think it was out.
Yeah, second serve, James Delgado to serve, 0-1-2. Great hands all around. I think that ball hit the pole, and that will be a replay instead of the point.
1-1-2.
Great pull by Buckner that set up that firefight. Travis's counter went through the middle, and James Delgado was there to keep the pressure on. 2-1-2. James Delgado to serve.
Side out. 1-2-1.
Paula Rives to serve. Great point by both teams. Brooke is doing a good job going behind Travis, keeping him honest and out of the middle.
I feel like that's one of the most important things that you can do as a girl in mixed, playing on the right side.
Yeah. Paula sped up that ball across court, thinking there is an opening. But Brooke
Probably
is
not
there.
the best thing to do against Brooke because she loves her backhand. She has so much power.
Woo! Nice ATP by James Delgado, and I think he got tagged.
Great gets from Brooke.
Great defense, and her trying to keep Travis honest again up the line. Side out, Travis Rettenmaier to serve at 1-3-1. Third shot lob by Travis Rettenmaier. Did not throw James Delgado off. I feel like a lot of players who come to pickleball from tennis have really good overheads.
Lob is becoming a super popular shot, though.
Yeah.
2-3-2. Side out. 3-2-1.
Good pressure by the Florida Smash team. Buckner to serve at 3-2-2. Side out, good pressure by the Florida Smash team. Paula Rives to serve
2-3-1.
at 2-3-1. Great drive and crash combo there. So we see Brooke Buckner and James Delgado are unwinding right now. They're taking advantage of it, trying to hit a deep, powerful return, and then follow it up with a ball to the open court and crash. And I think that was a good setup too. They got what they wanted. Another slice serve by Travis.
It was a good point there. James just has a lot of firepower to put the ball away, and he's just all over it.
Yeah. I think James is based out in Charlotte, near Brooke Buckner, so I believe that they're training partners together.
Yeah, I think they train together quite often.
I like Travis trying to be aggressive and speed up. I think that target was not ideal. Brooke read it early. She stepped off the line and slid into her backhand counter. Good transition by Brooke Buckner, making it a combo, dropping her third aggressively in her fifth, cross court sharp with topspin, and then keeping Travis honest up the line. Travis varied his spot on the speed up this time, going a little bit more middle.
It was a better spot getting it to Brooke's forehand, and he was sitting on that waiting for it.
Absolutely.
Just couldn't execute.
Sat a little bit wide.
Yeah, I tried it again, just a little wide.
We are back at MLP presented by DoorDash. Florida Smash leading 6-5. Travis and Paula really looking to stay patient until they see the right ball, working together, leading 7-5. Florida Smash is leading. Travis Rettenmaier to serve. Big drive by Brooke Buckner. Night Owls will look to make a run, get them back. Side out. Florida Smash is up 8-6-1. Paula Rives to serve. Let's see if they can close out this mixed match.
Second serve. 8-6-2.
9-6-2.
That's a better spot from Travis. Got her caught on her forehand.
Cross body a little bit more. That's a game point for Florida Smash. 10-6-2. Side out. Brooke and James are a gritty team. They're going to be looking back to earn their way into this game.
Second serve. 6-10-2.
Wow.
Side out.
Crazy gets by James Delgado. A little bit unlucky there with the let cord. Side out. Game point for Florida Smash.
1. Second serve. 10-6-2.
Florida Smash closes this one out. Takes the game 11-6. But the Night Owls won this matchup overall 3-1.